Hello everybody, this is Sonya. I'm in Australia. It is cold, gloomy. It's supposed to be spring, it hasn't come to us yet. There's lots of helicopters and planes going over because they're rescuing people from a town nearby. So it's not been good. A couple of my cousins got flooded out of their houses and airlifted out of there, so it's been really bad actually. We've been really lucky because we don't have any. We actually got flooded in, so we were actually an island there for a while. I think we might be about right now. Anyway, so today I'm come on here because I want to show you what's going into my Etsy. Now, I don't know they might be in there by the time I put this up, we'll see, okay? I have two journals. Here's the last one I made, okay? So I could not find the closure that was right for this until I got some silk ribbon. So that's what we got round it, some silk ribbon to close it, because it's got a nice thickness to it. I'll move this away, this is knocking on the cupboard. So this will be the first one. Well, it's going to be Nature Journal. It's going to be called. I did a bit of stitching on it. Had quite good fun actually doing that. And I put this dear little bird on the front because I did struggle with the front of this, as you well know, because I put a video up about that, I think. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't put it up because I did struggle trying to make that cover. And then I went and I did it. So that's just how it is. So it's been, there's padding underneath here. This bird's been printed off on a piece of fabric, and I've done put some silk flowers on there, really vintage silk, velvety silk flower sort of thingy. I don't know, velvety flower. And I did a bit of stitching, which I quite had fun with. And there's a koala bear pin, and it's stuck in there, but if you want to take it off, you can. I'd say you'd be able to get it out because I've just pinned it through, okay? So inside, here we go. We've got the first page, and there's a bird there. In here we have the letter from the bookmaker. So I'm going to tuck this back under here, which because it seems to be taken off on me. I've reinforced this here with calico. That part there's a piece of collage that I made to make the page. This has got three thicknesses on it. There's fabric and two lots of, then there's wallpaper, and then there's this paper, and I make it so it's very solid, okay? And over here now I've got pockets. In the pockets we have nice little cards, right? This is actually a sticker, but it's sitting in there, so you can put something yourself down in if you want to. I don't know if that works. It lifts up, okay? So that's that there. I hope I don't get out of the shot on this. I'll take it up a tiny bit, okay? And then I've put some really interesting fabric down the side. Now you'll probably see dints, and that is from the three-dimensional pieces that are in here. This is a card thing, sort of, flips up and has hinges made out of calico, and I've just added some stickers so you can journal in there. And I've got nice glossy accents on there, and I've got a bit of gold bits. So this here I decided I'd never iron it. I didn't want to iron it because I just didn't. And it's a flip, and there's your writing under there. You can do your writing under there. I think that's all it's under there. I don't think it's a piece to write on. I've got a nice piece of fabric down the side there. What am I doing here? It might be a good idea if I get in the shot. So did you see this page? Okay. Doing what you like is freedom. Liking what you do is happiness. So I figured I wouldn't iron that. I suppose I should do. Somebody might want it ironed. I don't know. These aren't really stuck down because it's for the dimensional look of the thing, I think. They are stuck down, but not all the way. So here's a free part for you to journal on. Okay, so this page here, I really love these pages. This has got the fox on it and a nice Miss Puddle Duck. This little envelope's got some paper on it and some couple of little bits. That's going in there, and this thing here is a bit of a sticker thing, but you can put something, do with what you like. This here, I love this page, this belly band, and it's got a little booklet in there that you can write in. Okay, and then of course there's this piece that I've put hanging on here, and it's got a bird on there, and I do not intend to take that off, because, and even though it waves all over the place, I got to keep tucking it into this pocket. So I made the pocket out of a bit of baking paper, and I have dragonflies, and you can write on the back. There's something else down in there. I wonder what that is. Look, that's interesting. And the mum was out there again today talking to Jeremy. I wonder if he had anything exciting though to deliver. Let me see what this is in here. I'll get it out, come on. It's just a piece of paper. Oh goodness me, there goes all my sewing. Okay. Hello. Oh, this is very unsuspected. This might be, I don't know, could be mine. Bit of a parcel. I'm sorry about this, I need to pick this up. I put that, I balanced this on the, oh dear, I had this balancing thing going on. I shouldn't have done that. There we go, it's on the floor, but it'll be right in the basket now. Okay, so I've got, I imagine that piece just come from wherever. Now this page here, I actually coloured that one, so I must get on and do a bit more of that a bit later on. But a bit of vintage lace across there, and calico, I think there's both here. And then I stamped on that piece there. This is a real leaf there that I've put him under, and a bit of lace, and a bit of vintage lace, and a bit of handmade paper that I've got down in there that you can draw on. Now I made this, this piece here was quite easy to do. All I did was cut it out of the book. It was in the book like that, so I cut that out, and then I put little bits of washi tape on the corners here, just to make it look like it's, there's Uncle Oak, that, oh yeah, an Uncle Oak. So they started out there, and he went to there, right? And there's a lace across there. This here, I really love this house, the house. I have a nice bird, and there's paper on there, and that actually opens up a bit there, so you can journal on that bit if you want to put it upside down. Love the owl, and so I put him in the mushroom. And I've got this piece inside here where you can journal on that, and tuck anything you want into behind there if you like. I've used this really interesting paper for the edge to make it just a little bit more sturdy. Because sometimes, you know, when you use them a bit, they might start to bend. So in here I've got a part thing you can journal on from front and back, and then I've got a little booklet. And I think most of them I put a little heart on the where I sewed them up. And then a beautiful little Bambi. We call them Bambis. I guess they're fawns. This page here I had trouble with, but I think I really like how it turned out. So I found this little bloke that I lost, put him in the envelope, and I've got this one here. This has got a bumblebee on it, I think. It's a bumblebee. Yeah, he's beauty, isn't he? You can draw on the back. There's a nice butterfly. I've got this piece here with the owl on it and some pieces that you can do something with if you like, and then there's a spare tag thing there, and you know, you just whatever you want to do with it, I suppose. It's up to whoever becomes its new owner. This here looks okay. I didn't know about it for a while, but I managed to think now I do like it. I collaged those pieces so I could make little, when I put it just under there, I wasn't happy with it. It seemed to move, so I put a band down here so I could have it, you could see it, but it's still, you know, safe. Doesn't look like it's going to fall out. Then I've got a little bird there, and a bit of a dangle thing. Now this here will get stuck. It doesn't matter how many times you put it in now there, it still gets stuck. Maybe it won't now, but if you leave it in there for any length of time, you have to actually pull on it a bit to get it out, okay? So this is a piece of Edith Holden. Then I've got this one here. This is a little envelope, but I don't think that actually works. I'm not quite sure about that, but I don't think it does. Maybe it has got, oh yes, it has got space. Look at that. Well, I might sit that down in there so you can see that it's got, and then it's got this behind it, writing space. Journal. Did I sew that up? Oh no, I haven't. Am I going to? I don't think so. I might just leave that like it is because it's for you to do something with, okay? Then I love this inside page, and you can, work on that if you like, do something with that. This one here is really awesome too. I've got a lot of bling going on there. Got a piece of paper out of some sort of book. Stamped that on. Got the little birds going on there. So they're happy that they're in there too. Righto. Put some stuff down the side. I got this little picture of a squirrel out of the woodland thing I'm collecting up to make out of. I'm not going to make it next. I don't think. I'm doing something else now, but it's okay because there's a pocket and somewhere to write. Love the fox. Now I've got this to hang on. Oh, we're stuck. That's not good. We're stuck. Nobody panic, please. Nobody panic. We got it. We got it. We got it. I don't know how that come to happen after it was already down there, but anyway. And I just put that there to hold him down because he's a little bit heavy, but it's okay. Then I've got this page here, which I really like. It's an envelope. There's another thing in there, and a fox. If fox come out okay, it's my stamp. It's all right. He's not bad. So I put him in there. And then you've got all this space here for journaling on. Now there's this one. I love this little bird. And that's got journaling space in that. This is all this journaling space is there because I want to decorate it, you see. Now I've left a tag there for anybody to decorate. And I've just got this piece. I think I've only got one thickness too. I should have put a couple in. I could have laced that up with that, couldn't I? But anyway, whatever's happening, just happened, I suppose. It's finished now, so this is a nice one too. This is a lovely page. I don't know what that says because it's come out of one of the books that I found somewhere. And this is just a journaling card. There's a little grasshopper on there, and he's got a ticket there. He's going from Sydney to Taree. He is, and that's a really nice piece. I like this one. I do like them all. So this has got a journaling thing in there, right? It's a long piece, folded up. Then you've got the card, and then you've got this bit here. And I do love that pocket. I do love them pockets. And then I've got this one here. And then I've got a piece of, this is an earring that I've pulled apart and attached to that. And I did make that, I think, on camera one day. I don't know. So I've got those bits for you to use. Put them in there. I'm going to leave him in here. He can actually move out of there because he's only just cut out and sitting in there, boys. I just like him. He's just good. I didn't think I had another piece, but I didn't put it in there. Now this is, I'm going to leave that in there, but this is somewhere you can put a picture. And then I'll put that at the bottom. So when you get it down in there, you can tuck it under there so it won't fall out. Okay? Right. Love is the beauty of the soul. This is a really nice piece too, this one. It's got a big pocket. This nice paper, beautiful paper. I don't know what actually it is, about a bit of handmade stuff, I think. Very nice. And then I put the little ticket there. And then I've got this piece in there that you can journal on that if you wanted to. And then there's an empty page. There's the other side of the one I got. And I'm sorry if there's sparkly bits in there. They're just free. And then I have this one. I like that one. And there's birds. Little card, vintage card there. Thank you card. And a little booklet. This thing here I like. Don't know what it is, but it has actually got a thing that you can open that. See? And you can journal in here. Alright, and then you close that back up with this wee little pin. Alright, did I get both pieces? No. It's very tiny, isn't it, this thing? Very tiny. Wait a minute. Righto. And then there's a little heart hanging on the bottom of there. I love that leaf and this bit, and I've got another booklet. It goes in there. Nice bird. This piece here, there's plenty of room to journal there. You can take this bit out, this piece out of that same, what are these books called? They're sort of like order books or something. That's in there. Then I've collaged that. This one here does or does not come off. I can't remember now. It'll be hard to put back on. It's up to you whether you take it off or not. And there's a little booklet there that I've made for that. And this is not quite the back page. There's another pocket. There's actually, this bee and there's butterfly. They're just little bits to put in there. You know, you can move them about or do something with them. I think that's it. And there's tickets on there in that little one. I love that. And then there's this page, and there's the back page, and on the back page we have another one of these journals, okay? And I put my stamp on there. It's come out pretty good. It's not too bad. And there's the back of it, and then you get your piece of ribbon and you tie it up, wrap it around a couple of times, and then put a bow if you wanted to. It didn't matter what I found to put on there. It was taken away from that bird and the front cover, so I just needed something very basic, plain. It's going to hold it together, but it's not going to ruin the look of the thingy. Yeah? Anyway, so that's one. There's one that I got to put in there. Right, now, this one here, I've actually put it up before, but I took it down. Now I've got itchy face, sorry. I took it down because, I don't know, I was just having a bit of issues with a few things, so I took it down. I've got this thing on here that closes it, this closure here. And it does well. It's not tight. This is elastic. And there's elastic on that, of course. And then there's that bit down the end. You can, it comes off. I shouldn't probably fasten it on there. I don't know yet. Oh dear, sorry about this. Now, this has been all stitched with different sorts of laces, all sorts of laces. Then I've got appliques that I've put on top of there, and I've beaded a few bits and pieces on it. So that's a pretty piece, isn't it? That's nice. I like that. Then this one's covered in laces and things, all right? So this page here is the front one, and it's got a lot of, it's bendy, it's squishy, but there's a lot of, we've got about 3 or 4 things, because you've got the cover, the inside bit, there's wallpaper, and there's paper, okay? Because I use, the wallpaper to me makes it a lot sturdier to use, okay? Now I've put this nice piece of stuff onto there, and this is a letter from the bookmaker that's in there, and then there's a little envelope and a lady. I think there was 2. Oh no, it's got a little bit thing on the back here that you can write on that. How much does it open? There, like that. There you go. So you can write on there, righto. This one here is really nice. I like it. So it's got lace, and behind the lace I put paper because I don't want it to get caught in the lace as you're putting it in and out. There's laces up the side. Then I've got this one here that's got a tag. These really nice papers on the front, and there's a heart with a little duck heart there. Then I've got this one here that's really pretty and somewhere to write, look. And it's got nice places on it. So that's cool. So I've got this bit here. Now that moves a bit, right? And you've got a journaling place here. Then I've got this little booklet and a card that's tucked in there. And there's a paper clip. I'm sure that's a paper clip. Yes, you can see them from around the other side. Little paper clip. And this one, here's another paper clip. There's an envelope and a tag, somewhere to write. think there's nothing in that. Maybe I should put something in there. Now this here, I can open it. I really love these things. I'll make a few, and that bit there's coming untucked, and I'll stick him down. I don't know if I should do that now because hang on a minute. I'll glue this down. It shouldn't take too long to dry, and I just won't close it just yet until we finished. I'll leave it open, eh? And then that's got that little decoration up there. There's a heart and a pin and a button on it. You know, just for the look. Just for the look. Put this back in here. Don't know why I'm sitting back so far from the table. Sorry about this. That should be right now. That should be dry enough. So I can tie this up. Because it's a bit tricky tying this up. Okay, now this is really good silk ribbon that I've got on here. Really nice piece of silk ribbon. And here we go. There must be somebody in a taxi up there. I think the neighbour to listen. So then I've got down here a really nice piece of lace. Really beautiful piece of lace on that. And these little envelope things. Cool. And with tickets in there. And there's a card. And there's another card. Love that card. This is pretty. I made this bit here where I've stitched on it. And I've got a fairy. There's a fairy in there. I don't know if I'll write it. I won't worry about doing anything on the back of that because you can still write on them lines. And then we've got this bit here which you can write in. Okay, you know, the little journaling thing. So then I've got this one here. New things I could try. It's written on that. So that's just like that. It must be staying down because it's. I love these though, how they worked out. It must be sitting down okay. And this one here I've actually got a tuck underneath it, and it's got a journaling pieces in that as well. So, and another piece hanging on there with a fishing swivel. Now this is nice, isn't it? I love that. And there you can just write on there, can't you? Hello friend. And then it's got a nice piece down the side, places to journal. These are two of my favourite pages as well. Done a bit of embroidery in there. I made this lady's corset thing, and I've got these two pieces down in there. That bit, and just a bit of paper to write on, you know, just to something to put a message on. I mean, nice bit of fabric, nice little dingy-dangy thing there. A piece of journaling spot there. And this one here opens up like this. For the inside of that, that's these pieces of out of a book. It had sewing patterns in it and things, and I've just added a few bits and pieces to cheer it up a bit. And then I put lace on this cardstock to give it some, you know, something. And then I have this little piece here that I did not do that, I don't think. I may have stitched them on, but I don't think I did, them little beads. So I have this one here, and I like this. Isn't it nice? I do like it. There's nothing in there, is there? Anything else on there? There's bumpy. I'll peep on there. I don't want to break it. I don't know, it's just thick. So we've got a little booklet in there, and a little card. And then we've got this little piece, and there's of course we have a piece of string hanging off there. I like that, the hugs. And there's a little envelope here. And I've got something in there, look. Something in it, yep. I'll tuck that down in there. Go back under, please. Right. And then we have this bit, and then the lady sticker, which I don't think she's sticking down good enough. Look at that, she's woven around the breeze. That's not good, is it? Because some of the times these stickers don't work very good, and other times they do. Then I'm going to take that out of there so it doesn't stick to it. We don't want it to go all the way through there, do we? Okay. You just have to burnish them down really well too. Okay, that's good. Right. Now, lots of frilly lace on. Here's one, nearly missed him. So that's a nice page. And then I've got this here. That opens out. I had him still on the phone, I think. Sorry about that. You can hear. And that's for journaling on. That's cool, isn't it? But it's not good if you don't like what you've done, is it? No good if you don't like it. What you did. Just tuck it under. It'll go under. Look at that. And then there's a pocket there. Well, yes, and Sonya doesn't put anything in that pocket. Maybe I can leave it for you to put something in. I'll put a little bit of card in there, and that way you can... Oh, something else better than the card. What do we got here? We'll fold up a nice little piece of paper and put it in there if you can write on. That might be more fun, eh? What do you think? Do some journaling on that as well. With each of these, there will be extra few stickers and some pages. I love that bit of blue down there. That's really nice, isn't it? And that one. And then I have this lace collage there. Same with that bit there. So that's going in there, and a bit of a sticker there. I'm stamped on the lady, and I've got this piece that I've printed off and put it on, and it's got really nice lace on it. This has got lace all over this book. And there's a fairy. I love that piece. And then we've got a little booklet in there. Okay. So here's another. There's a fancy bit. I don't know what you, they're just page embellishments, aren't they? And so is this piece. Really like that page embellishment. It gives them a bit of interest. Then I have a curtain. Look at this. I've got a curtain. And there's a booklet, and I won't open if you don't mind, I won't open that green tie. It'll take a little time for me to tie back up, but it's got a nice booklet in there, and I made it so the curtain goes around either side of it. This one here is a belly band, and I haven't got anything behind there either. I probably need to leave yes a bit of space though, and this is a very large tag, and I've got a really nice belly band of collage there. Now this one here is some graphic 45 paper. I've got all these nice little pieces here, pages that you can use. And then I have this one here. It's got tiny little bits tucked down in it. Here goes my helicopter. I don't know if you can hear it, they've been going over here all morning. He's getting really close. They only fly down really low. Okay. Surely be able to hear that, I guess. They're still rescuing people. They go on our airport, I think, oh no, our soccer field, our big soccer field. Then a lot of them are landing up there because they've got to have space, I suppose. They can't go to the airport because they can't get in from the airport because of the water that was up over the road. But anyway, they're working really hard, all them people doing that. So here's another pocket, and then there's on the back we have my stamp, which I'm not pressing down on there properly, mustn't be. And there's two nice pieces of something that you can use in there. Okay, somewhere to write, and then, so that's that one, and it's pretty. Oh dear, that was. Anyway, I don't know if you heard that or not, but it was very close, and that's okay. I mean, I'm not worried about it. Well, they're doing a good job, them people. They are helping them people. They are actually, there is actually a lady and a man missing from out there. They haven't found them, but hopefully they will. So anyway, these are going into my Etsy, and they will be in there probably by the time you see this. I hope. It takes me a little while to get them in there. Bit of work. I've got to take pictures of them all yet, and of every page and that, or most of the pages and that as well. So I'll have to go off and do that. All right. So thank you everybody for watching, and I hope you like these, and I will talk to you later. Bye bye.